Hey, welcome to the Neurodivergent. My name is Brian Patrick White, and in case you're wondering, that's first, middle, and last. All right, so my intention for this platform is to have a look-see, take a look-see, discovery, exploration, and reflection about myself. And while I'm doing this publicly, others, can have a little peek into my thought process and what I do and why I do them. So this is the first long form video that I have on this channel. All right, and previous to this long form, I have posted 20 short form videos. And with these 20 short form videos, I'm learning about how YouTube, how the software works. Taking the phone and beginning the recording and the editing all in one shot on the phone, right? I'm taking a look at structure. I started with structure, and this is really perfect, and it's near perfect, because perfect doesn't exist, right? And so I figure if I can get anywhere near perfect, I'm doing pretty good. So this near perfect channel is 20 short videos in at this point, and this is my first long form. And I'll say with each video I'm learning. Now, this could be true. So each video, if I say each, that's out of all the videos I have, that's an absolute. Always, never. Those are absolutes. We must be mindful of these. I know myself, I must be mindful when using absolutes. So, can I say for certain right now that with each of these short videos I've done, I've learned from? No and yes. So no. Right off the top of my head, I can say no. However, and not in this video. However, I could see going through these videos and saying, yeah, this is what I learned from each one of these. So not only is there the technological side of learning the software, YouTube's shorts, when it comes to the recording, what you can record, how you record it, and then the post editing, there's that side of it. And then there's to the production, there's the material that's being presented, and this is a discovery for myself, right? This is part of it. There are things I know that I'm good at, and that I've held back from, like really, putting myself out there. So Neurodivergent comes from neurodiversity. Neurodiversity is a way of thinking, doing, its characteristics, its personalities that are not considered what the general population is doing, or it's not considered what's normal. And what normal is based upon what the majority of the population is doing, wearing, saying, how they act, they behave, and that. So oftentimes what neurodivergents do is considered or called or labeled a disorder. And there is a spectrum, a degree to the intensity, we could say, of what exactly is the subject at hand. For instance, when I'm talking, I finish a sentence, I'll repeat the sentence, or I will repeat words. This is not bothering anyone per se. And what is the purpose of it? What has me doing this? Another example is words. I'll count the number of letters in them. Now again, I don't broadcast this out to the general public. Yet this is something I do that you may not catch on to. one thing I do. What do you do? Good Lord. Pacing, walking back and forth. I do pace, sometimes rather briskly, when I'm having a barrage of thoughts. And I say a barrage of thoughts because they come rather quickly and rather consistently. And so it is a way to regulate, or if I was not even saying regulate, because the word, it's like, how do you cope? How do I cope? You act like I got something that, like something wrong with me. So, with the thoughts coming rapid fire, there are pluses and minuses, right? And so it's a matter of seeing what the pluses are and working with those. So taking the disorder out of it and putting the divine into it. And whether we have a diagnosis or not, there are things that I say most of us, if not all, do that is a divergent, something a little different. Another word for it is quirks. That's quirky. He's got this quirkiness to him. What does he do? He puts cheese on his ice cream. So this platform here is about taking a look at what I call the superpowers in our spectrum, in this divergency. So, look, doing things different, saying things different, dressing different, this, that, and the other. Let's recognize it and dive in and see where they are working with us to our advantage. All right, hey, this is the introduction. Thanks for introducing with me.